Well, I think first of all we need to give the right statements. I think we're in a situation, for instance, in Libya, where we can only condemn the violence. At the same time, it's not our job to change the leader of Libya. It is the job of the leadership of Libya to listen to its people. And to be quite honest, listening to people doesn't mean that you should be using a machine gun.
Then has been threats from Gaddafi to open up the borders. To unleash waves of migrants on Europe. What statement can you oppose to that?
Well, as I've said before, I think we all know Gaddafi, and you should not put anything past Gaddafi. Anything can happen, and I understand fully the concerns of countries such as Italy and Malta, who live as neighbors of Libya, and the fears that they have. It's an issue that we have to tackle within the coming days.
But the migrant question is a problem.
The migrant question is a problem. I mean, if you look at interests strictly, you could basically categorize the Arab world into three. One is Northern Africa, and there our interest is to avoid migratory flows. Second is the Middle East peace process. There our interest is to maintain peace and keep the process going. And third, I'll be very frank with you, is economic interests of the Gulf states. So we have to look at all of these separately.
But could this question jeopardize actually the democratic process?
This should not jeopardize the democratic process. I think we all agree on values. We want democracy, we want freedom, we want rule of law, we want human rights. But it is quite clear that it is the Arab street that's calling for those things right now. And I would argue that we can only sit and wait and give the right statements. Okay? We will be looking at various packages today, especially on Egypt. We know that they are economically fairly hard hit because of loss of tourism. At the same time, they've quite clearly indicated that they don't need any major economic assistance. On Tunisia, pretty much the same issue.